Hi guys, it is that time again for the weekend roundup. Hii ni show ambayo hukujia kuzungumzia matukio muhimu yenye yametokea kwa mpira weekend mzima ambayo imepita. Tumekuwa na weekend moja safi sana ambapo it was a weekend of derbies in the English Premier League ambapo there was several big matches. The highlight of it being the Manchester United versus Man City, which was played yesterday. Before you go far, Mr. Enock, I was told Morife was advised not to run. And alitii hiyo advice kwamba don't run. In the first half, 4-0. He had to run in the second half. At least to salvage the things. Anyway, I'm your host, Enock and Ronald Zola, with my friend here, Mr. Enock Mukoma, Arsenal diehard. So, the weekend roundup ni show ambayo huzungumzia matukio ambayo yametokea kwa the major talking points kwa mpira weekend ambayo imepita. Haswa English Premier League, lakini pia tumeupgrade, tunataka kutazama kwa ligi kadhaa ambapo in the English Premier League Manchester United ikatandikwa 6-3 jana. Tunawasikitikia. But what can we do? Sio sisi tulileta Haaland. Sio sisi tulileta Foden. Ni mambo ya Mungu. Inafanyika kila mtu. Again, Arsenal are red hot. Arsenal just blowing Tottenham just like that. Okay, if there was not if there was no Manchester City in this league, tungekuwa tumeanza count Arsenal kama mabingwa because they are really doing good. Chelsea pia they had a derby against Crystal Palace. They waliponyoka pia dakika za mwisho, but hivyo ndio derby zokuwa. Ukiangalia hiyo ni matokeo kubwa ambayo ilikuwa ndani ya English Premier League, lakini pia ukiangalia kule Spain, Real Madrid ina drop points zake za kwanza hii season na mara hiyo inawachilia Barcelona inaruka pale juu ya table. Kule kule Bundesliga, Bayern pia imemcrash Leverkusen 4 na ikarudi ikaonyesha ni kama bado inarudi juu ya table. In the next 1 week or 2 weeks, hata not next one, this next week Bayern atakuwa juu ya table. That is according to me what I believe. Pia okay, today nataka to base kwa hizo ligi tatu, na kama kawaida, if you are new and unatuona kwa mara ya kwanza, please don't forget to subscribe hapo kando. Dunga subscribe hapo, like, share, and also kumbuka ku comment. Comment yako ni muhimu sana, kila wakati nashindaka nikuambia hivyo. So Mr. Enock, okay, welcome after a long time. Straight we go to Emirates Stadium on Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Wengi hawakudhani kama mtashinda hii mechi, though mimi niliona ni kama I had that feeling you'll beat Tottenham. Nipe kauli yako, nini ilifanya kwanza iliwapatia?
Unapoishi duniani na uwe na watu wengi ambao wanakuchukia, inakuwa ni jambo zuri kwa sababu wanakufunza kuendelea. Wananawiri wakitazama. Many people had written us off, had written Arsenal off, but again we proved why we are on top of the table. The opportunists. And when I
Arsenal ndio opportunist.
No. Listen, when I talk of opportunists, I'm talking of those below the table. And those wale mashabiki wako na kinyongo. They really expected ya kwamba Tottenham probably watatupiga draw now, ama watatupiga. But that was in their mind. Lakini ukweli ni kwamba ungemuuliza shabiki yote wa Arsenal,
yani Arsenal umeshinda tu mechi 7, umeanza kuona watu wako na kinyongo.
This time round tunategemea Mungu, tunategemea tumetrust process ya kutosha, and the process is paying off. At that aside, tukija kwa hii game, hii game icheza na Tottenham kama Arsenal. Unakumbuka Tottenham kwanza walitunyima nafasi ya kumaliza kwa top 4 last it was the end of last season. Wakatupiga and you know what happened. So ilikuwa ni time ya kuprove pia. This game ilikuwa na two sides to look at it. Ilikuwa time to prove ya kwamba what happened last season was not the result we expected, and you know what the referee did then. We came into this game.
So it was a revenge for you.
Yeah, it was a revenge game for us. In fact, the points were not very important. Number 2, it was to prove that London will always be red. And London remains red. That one, you know. We cannot even discuss that.
London cannot mean red.
No, just relax.
I'm relaxing.
Relax.
We have to correct something. Haifai kuachiwa tu iende hivyo. Haifai kuachiwa tu iende hivyo. You are misleading.
No, it's not misleading. London will, for fans and anyone around London, forget about Chelsea, forget about Tottenham, forget about Crystal Palace. Those are age mates to Chelsea, so we can never even talk about them. You can only talk about London being red. That's the ideal thing to do, and very wise thing you can always do. So I was giving you my thinking about the game. The game itself was it was a good match, looking from it, but Arsenal controlled the game from the word go. There's a time Tottenham came into the game after they got the penalty, which was a silly thing from Xhaka. Failed to clear the ball, leading to the mistake. Nani alifanya hii mistake? Nani alipiga? Huyu Gabriel Magalhaes. But again tukajicompose. Unaona, tukarudi ndani ya game na tukafanya vitu zetu tu vile zilikuwa. Kupiga bao rahisi tu, mambo kidogo hapa pale tunalima. So Arsenal as it stands ni team poa. Tuko sawa, and we are raring to go to the end. We only have one competitor in the league. Na ni wale uliona mambo walifanya jana, wale Man City. Those are the competitors we have. Let me not talk about these others because
okay. You are allowed not to talk about them. Even me, I can agree. Apart from Manchester City, Arsenal are doing good. Simply because for the first time in the longest time, we went to first FIFA break, Arsenal being on top of the table. We always know what happens when people return back from international break. Mostly the big teams always stumble. But Arsenal came back and won. And won and beat Tottenham Hotspurs.
That must become clear. Must come out very clear. After the international break, we came back, played Tottenham, a London derby, still on top of the table. That one should be very clear.
Okay, wanasema jedwali haiulizi swali. What can we do? What can I say? Okay, wale watu mko huko mnaona ile pressure napitia hapa. Jua msee mmoja tu. Next time nataka tukue na one of you here on this seat here. Okay. The next match I want us to look on.
But before you even go to the next match, I want to say there's something I was forgetting. And this is very important for Arsenal.
Yes.
If Partey will remain fit. If Partey, our winning leg will really depends on Partey. If Partey remains fit for the rest of this season, believe me.
That one I can agree with you, because I was listening to a certain show somewhere, and the Arsenal guy there kept reminding us that if Partey can be fit even for 45 minutes, first 45 minutes, we'll beat Tottenham. Partey should be fit. Then the lineup comes out, Partey is in the starting 11, some few minutes to the game, Partey with a goal. Anyway, it is your okay, it's Mr. Reliable for you at the moment. Chelsea visited Crystal Palace.
Oh, yeah.
It was the first match of Graham Potter. Then the English Premier League. Seeing on how Chelsea performed and how Crystal Palace performed, what's your take?
Being the first match for Graham Potter and just having came in, he had some little time to prepare the team. But again, yesterday he proved that he's supposed to be in that team. He's the right person for Chelsea. You look at Crystal Palace is not an easy team. and you see they had to push Chelsea towards the end until Gallagher came on from the bench. And Gallagher, knowing Crystal Palace very well because he was there on loan last season, he had to pull that goal, a fantastic goal there, so to speak. That was a good result, and let's give Potter the next 3 matches. We see how he does his thing. If he goes on a winning streak the next 3 matches, then we can give our verdict. Otherwise, to that end, he's doing well.
Okay, me being a Chelsea fan, the result was good for the team, but the performance, I was not really convinced that Chelsea has changed, because for me ukiangalia venye lineup ya Chelsea ile inaanza the same lineup yenye Thomas Tuchel alikuwa anaanza nayo mostly.
But you can't expect like you will have a different lineup. The manager has been there for very few days.
Yes.
So what you do as a manager once you come in, before you go into try and error, you first do with what was there. Try that. Try change 1, 2, 3 things. That's what Potter did. And you look at Chelsea's game yesterday is totally different from the games you've been playing. Even the style, even how they press, how they defend.
Ile kitu Potter amebadilisha tu ndani ya Chelsea ni system. Lakini bado ukiangalia performance ya team ama ya players is somehow still the same. Ile kitu ilikuwa na
but with performance you have to give him time.
Okay, we'll give him time. But my expectation, shida yetu kubwa pale Chelsea si ati ina wachezaji, ni ile fighting spirit yenye hiyo wachezaji hawana.
Did he even get a yellow card? No, I don't think. Was he even given a yellow card?
Okay, it was only hiyo ndingembakisha tu Silva kwa kiwanja kukosa kumpatia kadi. Ile kwa makosa ya kwenda kumpatia. Ukienda kumpatia kadi ni red ndio unafaa kupeana. So ili kumwachilia tu kadi ingepeanwa pale. Any card yenye ingetoka pale ni red card. Ungejustify aje yellow.
So you now agree like the referees also have something that they are trying to help Potter. We know what we know. I don't want to say so many things about it.
I'm honest.
But the positive things, huh? Two positive things. 3 positive things. 1, you won. 2, Aubameyang for the first time he found his scoring touch.
It was a beautiful goal.
That was a good goal. And then we had Gallagher,
okay.
who I think Potter will be using more frequently in the coming days. Who came from the bench and scored. We had, I think there is so much that's going to happen in Chelsea. And what you said, like the fighting spirit. You see, despite Aubameyang kufunga bao, wanakosa ile link kabisa, like hiyo link ya kutoa ball up ifike kwa strikers, like wana harass, they want to score, hawana complete, wanacheza tu. You wonder, this guy is serious? Do they want to score?
Unapata hiyo inakuja tu saa zile timu ishajua iko chini. Sasa na inajaribu kutafuta matokeo, which is maybe very late. Sasa ukipush game 5 minutes to the end.
And I can tell you, this for free, and you can mark this, there are going to be so many exits pale Chelsea. Watu wanaenda kutembea
pale, itabidi watembee. Hatuwezi kubali hivyo. Anyway, we won, we are happy. At least we are above Manchester United.
That is true.
Hey, okay. The next match atakatuitabingele tiko rahisi. Liverpool 3 Oh my God. Brighton 3.
I don't think it was even an interesting match. All Liverpool needs to do is to go back to the basics.
Interesting. It was an interesting match.
It's not an interesting match.
Hey, Mazi.
It's not an interesting match.
Why?
If you find Firmino scoring, Firmino cannot score against any other team the way he scored freely against
Brighton.
You see, and Brighton scoring Trossard. You see the kind of goals Trossard was scoring and the kind of goals Firmino was scoring. The kind of game Brighton are more confident with the ball. Walikuwa wanacheza ile ball ni kama wanajua kitu wanafanya. Liverpool wakisha realize we are behind. They start fighting. So it was Liverpool who was struggling. 2 times from behind. And you remember like baada ya kuja kwenda 3-2,
they were behind 2-0.
2-0.
They came, they equalized, then added a goal.
Then Brighton never lost hope. In fact, if the game was to go on, then Brighton had chances of were having higher chances of winning
the match.
But the thing is, Time Klopp, he either changes tactics, he either changes personality and personnel, or he exits Liverpool. You cannot have a 38-year-old. Who is that? This defender,
Milner.
You cannot have Milner on the pitch with the current pace. You cannot have Henderson on the pitch. You cannot have this defender. Who is this? You see this guy called Van Dijk. Van Dijk, silly mistakes. Silly, he's tired.
But still their best defender.
Leave alone maybe Van Dijk. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Problems, tupu. Their time is up. Now that team requires total overhaul, or they need something extra. They need to keep going for this time before personnel is changed. Otherwise, Time Klopp is sharp or Liverpool.
Yenyewe kama Liverpool bado Liverpool wako almost
wako mbaya. I was talking to my mzee, is a diehard Liverpool fan, and I told him if they'll meet Arsenal in their current status, and then I'm expecting nothing. Yani, it will be fireworks. It's time for Arsenal now to prove a point against Liverpool.
It's not if they meet Arsenal in the current status. You are meeting them next.
The game is coming over.
So already it is here.
So,
and it is at Emirates, isn't it?
Emirates.
It is at Emirates.
We'll talk about it. I'll give you my free prediction of the game.
So, any Arsenal. Okay, I predict a draw.
No,
okay, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. We'll give you correct predictions.
Okay, tell me something. Frank Lampard winning his second match in a row against Southampton.
Not even in a row. I think in the last 6 matches, he has not lost. I think on the road, he has not lost.
Okay, not lost, but this was a back-to-back win.
A back-to-back win. I think he has been having draws, and all that. I think he's now having a good run. He has found the right chemistry for the team. And I think this time round, he's not going to struggle.
Yeah.
Although Southampton was an equal opponent, and you expect that he will beat them with his squad. You see, but you must understand, Everton have a very good squad, a squad that can beat any team.
Why
win against inside.
Why do they seem to be struggling?
I think just the chemistry. Lampard was a bit. I don't think he was sharp enough, but he's now finding it correct. He's now getting it correct, and I think going forward, Everton is going to be back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he was one of the managers I was putting on the list because you realize hapo sasa watu wanatembea. You don't perform, you go.
Na kuna mahali nilikuwa napitia pita zangu za taarifa za huko Uingereza. They are already proposing if he can continue with this kind of run until we break for the World Cup. They are sure Southgate will not be there after the World Cup. So they are proposing Lampard in January to be the Three Lions coach.
Lampard is a real blunder. If they want, wakitaka England isiende mahali, wapea Lampard. They would not even give Gerrard.
Mimi hata naweza taka wapema the juu England si ati
wapea Gerrard. Gerrard is a real manager. Gerrard understands hii kitu. Akipewa national team ataperform. Me, I cannot vouch for Lampard because Lampard seems like no, he's not ready for the national team.
Lampard was good as a player. As a coach, he has not yet convinced me.
Look at his coaching style. Look at Gerrard. Even in the address to the media, Gerrard seems to have a grasp of the game. Complete. He seems to understand, like, this is what we need to do. We need to move from here to there. Gerrard, compared to Arteta, I think there are guys who now understand what they're doing. Look at how Aston Villa is playing.
Did you hate to mention Arteta?
Yeah. Because these are same generation. Lampard, Gerrard, Arteta, and then we have Vieira. In Spain we have Xavi. These are people who played same time during the same era. You understand?
Yeah.
Now looking at them now, we are going to have a generational change in coaching because we still only have, if Guardiola exists and the Klopp exists, then the rest, the likes of Potter and all those guys are going to be young guys. It's different generation.
Okay, that's good. Okay, wacha tuzungumzie West Ham ilimpiga Wolves 2-0. It was obvious. Newcastle ikamtandika Fulham.
Kumpiga Wolves, I think manager ametembea Wolves.
Wanasongesha
ametembea. And I think manager namba ngapi?
Wa nini?
Kwa Premier League. So far Chelsea ametembea. Bournemouth akatembea. I think he's the third.
Sikuwa nimefuatilia vizuri wote vile wameenda.
He's the third. So the fourth, and I think he's just being lucky. Ni huyu jamaa wa Leicester, Brendan Rodgers. Na nafikiri ni heshima tu anamfanyia. But otherwise huyu jamaa yafaa ametembea.
Na hata mechi yao imeanza ni dakika 3 sasa hii na dhidi ya Nottingham Forest.
Na akipigwa sidhani kama ataponea.
Twende kwa mechi kubwa. Mechi ambayo ilichezwa. Okay, hapo nyuma kuna mechi ya nini? Ya Newcastle ikampiga Fulham 4-1. Anyway, wacha tutaizungumzia next time. Manchester City kumpiga Manchester United.
Hiyo ni jambo litarajiwa. I think Man City walikuwa na huruma. And probably wanahitaji kupewa shukrani kwa kuwa na huruma kama hiyo. Otherwise those goals hizo mabao ilikuwa zifike kama 10. Hawezi tarajia. Sasa Varane was exposed. Sasa hiyo kelele wanatupiga Yanga Varane Martinez. How do you have Varane marking Haaland? Unaona how? Unaona ni kitu haiwezi. Sasa the wind blew. The Anas was exposed yesterday. So they can't tell. Unajua Manchester walikuwa wanafikiria baada ya kumpiga Arsenal wakaona sasa tumerudi. We are back. Where? Back from where? Going where? Unaona? Sasa jana kichapo kilikuwa sawa na hata walihurumiwa wangepigwa bao 10 kwa sababu they got it tactically wrong. Everything was wrong about Manchester United. Their players hata wale wachezaji walikuwa na hawajielewi. The likes of Tirel Malaysia against Phil Foden. How? You go man to man, player to player, Manchester City versus Manchester United. There's no team there.
Juma aliniambia Malaysia aliteswa na Foden.
It was expected. Malaysia people kucheza game kama za Everton, Southampton, hizo zingine ndogo na Chelsea. You can play against Chelsea win.
Enock acha nikuulize. Unaweza pia wewe unaanza kutuchanganya hapa kidogo. Niliambiwa Arsenal ilikuwa nyuma ya Manchester United jana. Iwapigie City rudi kubaki nyuma. After game all of a sudden mmegeuka mnabashi
kama timu Arsenal.
Mnabashi kama mtaki kuwa associated na losers.
Yo matokeo, we want to disassociate ourselves kwa matokeo and our wishes remain the same. We want a competitor and the competitor is Man City. Washinde tushinde. You see, we like pressure. A small team. Wacha tukaende.
You want a competitor.
We want a competitor. We don't want to run a race that we are alone.
Nilikuwa naongea na mashabiki wa Manchester United jana. Ten Hag was really alikuwa prepared kwa image. Alikuwa anataka what did he want out of this match?
But I think he came here. I think the only stakes that were here zilikuwa ile kitu ilikuwa inafanya game iko ile ilikuwa walikuja akajua ni derby na kwa sababu ni derby sasa derby unajua kila mtu ni kujituma. That's how derbies are played. Unakuja whether you are in form ama uko chini unakuja kama umejituma but that would not work hiyo ingeza fanyika. This is a
lazima.
different Man City. We are talking of Haaland. Haaland is just 8 goals shy of ile mabao mtu aliwin na golden boot. And we are tuko game 9. So we are talking about a guy mwenye anataka kufunga bao.
Game 8.
Anataka kufunga bao 50 kwa ligi. Mtu amepiga hat-trick sijui ni 3 bana. Unaona? Na bala anapiga.
Kituko nini Michael Owen 48 matches.
48 matches. Sasa wewe unaweza imagine you're talking about unaongelea Foden, kijana ameiva sasa saizi conform mbaya sana. Unaona? Unaongelea Gundogan. Na unajua kuna kitu moja baada hapa hukuona jana. Manchester City was not their best team. Like it was not their first 11 team because walikuwa na injuries. Unaona? The likes of I think Cancelo. Then kulikuwa na jamaa hapa katikati. In fact kulikuwa na Gundogan ndiye alikuwa anacheza like a holding midfield. Yeah. And he always plays kwa ile advanced role. Akija alikuwa anacheza far deep. Unaona? Anatoka na ball nyuma box to box. But you can imagine if Gundogan was playing in his advanced role with that defense ya Man City. Yesterday who was doing the assist? It's either Haaland doing an assist to Foden or Foden doing an assist to Haaland. So you can imagine if it was just Foden to score, Haaland to score, Gundogan and Bernardo Silva doing making the assist, and De Bruyne. You can have De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva and Gundogan. They're all playing in that mid.
Even Grealish hakuonekana sana kwa ile mechi.
It's because alikuwa lazimika like a drop sana, achukue ball deep, akuje. Unajua once you start dropping kwenda kuchukua ball huko nyuma ukija, so chances zako za kushine sana inakuwa ni ngumu. Unajua system ya Man City haukubali kukimbia na ball sana. There only a few guys who operate like 2 ndio wanaruhusiwa kukimbia na ball sana. Like the rest you have to get the ball pass. Before the ball gets back to you, ina take time. So unapata like you cannot shine. Bana. A guy like kama huyo De Bruyne. De Bruyne who dribble ball. He doesn't dribble long distances. It's a pass, bring it back. Gundogan same. Now the only person who moves with the ball hapo Man City anakuanga sana huyo Bernardo Silva. Sometimes Gundogan. Lakini sana mara mingi utapata Bernardo Silva ndiye anakimbia na ball. Then Grealish akiwa on the other side, if he's playing now hiyo role yake anestikule ya kukimbia, he dribbles the ball.
Na okay, mimi nilikuwa naambia hivi kama Manchester wangefanya homework mzuri kwa hii mechi, there was no need ya kuweka mtu mark Haaland. Haaland huwezi mark Haaland. I think the only thing yenye wangefanya at least ku manage hii distraction ni kucut source ya ball kufikia Haaland, the strikers. Umezungumzia kuhusu Gundogan, Bernardo Silva na De Bruyne. Ten Hag angejaribu kuangalia kwa midfield yake na pia part of defense ya kuangalia how to make how watu operate efficiently.
These people can make this for not to operate. Najua who are the equals.
So in simple terms,
uko na watu kama kina sijui I don't know Makitomini. I don't know. People only know to play Eriksen. But watu wenye wanajua kucheza wakicheza na Arsenal. Once they see Arsenal, they see that's now their match. That's when they have to play and prove like they know to play.
Hata nikukosoe kidogo. Hao watu si ati wanajua kucheza against Arsenal. I watched that game. Arsenal played better than Man United. The only problem Arsenal walifanya ni kuacha Manchester United shine kwa ile game yao ya long balls. Sasa zile ya loose ball, then they hit a long ball, find someone there, they run, they score. Hiyo ndio amko cover vizuri, but the game overall
as if ni athletics. They came back to the same game yesterday wakifika ni athletics. Unajua these people Manchester lazima mrespect. Jana tulikuwa na London Marathon. Kama mnataka marathon nini mkimbie London Marathon, kuna Berlin and all that. You don't bring that into football. At Rashford atoke mbio aenda afunge Bruno apige atoke mbio aenda afunge. What kind of game do you want to play? Wakwende huko.
Okay. After those results, of course listeners on Villa walienda 0-0, useless game.
No, it was a nice match to watch. It was a good game, I think.
You are saying it's a good game. Did you listen to the managers after the game, what they said?
No, what the only stupid thing that happened ilikuwa ile red card there. I mean, leads to
red card, but you see Coach Wallace ana accuse Aston Villa kwa kuslow down game, time wasting, yani wanasema tactics zao ni za kale. Lampard not Lampard.
That is the beauty of the game. when you come here start talking about the other coach and the other coach is talking about you. Sasa the game now inakuwa switch.
Walilaumiana sana.
As a manager hapa ukijua what is my game plan. Game plan yao kama ilikuwa like okay wako na pace nini tunataka to slow down. You slow them down even if it doesn't matter the kind of tactics you're using. Hata kama ni za kitambo but kama zitawa slow down you slow them down.
Bora upate matokeo.
Bora upate matokeo.
So ukiangalia baada ya matokeo ya weekendi tumeangalia venye table inakaa. Arsenal bado iko pale juu, City wanawafuata unyo. Then Tottenham pia maintain.
Sema hapo kwanza ndio unaongeza voice, unasema Arsenal on top of the table followed by City so that inasikika vizuri.
Enock, ile siku mtatoka hapa juu nitakupazia sauti.
Haina noma,
ndio wacha nitii.
Hata ni yetu siku beba ligi.
Ni
but tukibeba ligi that will be overachievement. Ni ni kucheza Champions League. Just Champions League, nothing else.
Okay, sio mbaya. Then unapata Chelsea imekuwa hapo number 5 just nyuma ya Brighton. Kiangalia huku chini Leicester still grounded pale mwisho na Nottingham Forest though wako na game sahi. Yaani result yenye mtu mmoja akiwin ataweza.
One thing I can confirm to you now, zile teams zitashuka. I don't know who will carry the league, who will win the league, but I can confirm who will be relegated. Leicester will be relegated. If they cannot, unless they fire Brendan Rodgers. But if he still remains the same position, Leicester is going to be relegated.
They'd go down.
Wanaenda chini.
Hey, they are playing Nottingham Forest. If they win that match, it is okay. The other one is 4 points na Leicester 2 point, 1 point. Inaweza kuja 4 points because of goal difference. Anaweza mruka Nottingham Forest. Na Wolves pia iko mbali.
Okay. After coach, so tunatarajia kwamba matokeo yao inaweza badilika. I don't know who is coming in, but acha tugoje tuone.
Hebu tuangalie La Liga venye inakaa. Tulikuwa hapa kwa weekend countdown na Mr. Wanyama. Wanyama akaniambia vile ni deadly. Venye Real Madrid haiwezi draw points. Lakini jana imeshikwa draw nyingine ya kifala na Osasuna. Tena home mazee.
Osasuna ukiangalia historia kidogo ukifuatilia game zao na Real Madrid. Osasuna imekuwa ni timu sumbufu sana kwa Real Madrid. Haikuwa game rahisi. And you can imagine jana wana draw, Osasuna walikuwa na a red card I think.
Yeah, Osasuna had a red
card.
They got a penalty
ndio. Ndio nani aliamua wawekezaji walale njaa. Anyway kuna kushinda na kuna pia kushinda njaa. So jana Benzema aliamua watu washinde njaa, wawekezaji wote, hata mimi nikiwemo. Na ikawa ni sawa. So tulishinda njaa but ni hivyo. But Osasuna is a good side. Wanapanga kule chini but it's always a very tough match for Real Madrid. Hata ukiangalia matokeo yao pale mbeleni the way they play. Unajua Osasuna ni timu inacheza kujituma especially against these sides, big sides. Sometimes wana surprise hata Barcelona, Atletico Madrid.
Hiyo ndio leads ya Spain.
Huwa wanapata matokeo mazuri sana against those top sides. Unaona? Lakini wanapigwa na hizi timu zingine ndogo. That's why wana maintain status yao pale katikati tu. Hawaendi chini, wako pale. Na hata wakienda chini wanarudi
tu
haraka.
So from that result ilifanya Real Madrid ilikuwa ina lead, lakini juu ya hiyo Barcelona having a better goal difference now than them, they are tied at 19 points as Barcelona ikiwa juu yake sasa.
And what I'm thinking about La Liga this time round, nafikiri Xavi is not even interested in Champions League and all other things. He's interested first in the league. Anataka arudishe morale ya team kwa ligi. Winning this league is vital for Xavi. So I don't think the moment atakanyaga pale mbele Real watauma nje.
Ashakanyaga ni venye tu sasa ki goal difference.
Sasa hivyo tu ndio Barcelona imechukua.
Alafu El Clasico inakuja lini bana?
Watapiga Real Madrid. Real Madrid will lose that match. They'll lose.
Alafu Barcelona pia wakashinda game yao 1-0. Mazee Robert Lewandowski.
Hii
signing ilifanywa wapi?
Okay, you look at people like Lewandowski, Haaland, and other strikers when you go Bundesliga, the likes of Aubameyang. Wamenawiri kila mahali wameenda. And you look at how they score their goals. Almost the same way.
Wait first. Except Timo Werner. Now continue.
Timo Werner is an athlete. Ni mtu wa kimbia mambio. Unajua anytime you see a striker ana drop deep kuja ku collect ball, don't expect so much from that striker. Unaona? Lakini ukipata striker unaona Haaland does not come deep. Yeye ukuja kidogo tu nyuma, he receives the ball towards around halfway line kwenda huko mbele. Unaona? Atacheza like 2 passes, atapeana ball pale, the next pass atapata kwa box. Look at Lewandowski. Atakuja kureceive ball kwa half line, the next pass utamwona akiguza. Even if you want Aubameyang to score at Chelsea, now that we gave you for free. Unaona, hata akiwa Barcelona alikuwa anafunga because ana receive ball hapa, the next pass ako kwa box. Same to pale Chelsea, jana hata uliona. Alipata ball pale, the next pass alikuwa kwa box. He scores. So strikers wote I think wala wanatoka kwa Bundesliga wakienda hizo other teams. Unaona maintain the same status. Wana perform vizuri.
Okay, Lewandowski pia ana top nini hapo hivyo. Alafu nini? Table nyingine ilikuwa tatu kuangalia tu kidogo tukimalizia. Ni hiyo ya Germany. Kwa countdown tukiwa na wanyama hapa ni nini? Bayern ikiwa namba 5. Nikaambia wanyama despite kuwa Bayern iko namba 5, we all know hii Bundesliga ya hii season ina belong kwa Bayern Munich. Akanipinga sana na akaniambia venye hizo timu ziko hapo juu yake ya nini zinaweza fanya Bayern isishinde. Cha kushangaza hata kwa prediction hizo timu zilikuwa juu ya Bayern, naona number 4 3 2 and 1 kwa mechi zao kwa hiyo weekend. Hakuna timu alipea ushindi. Na of course mostly zilienda hivyo, na baada ya Bayern kupiga Leverkusen 4-0 iko number 2. Only 2 points.
Bundesliga kitu muhimu ya kuangalia pale hivyo ni kwamba Bayern bado hajapata equal. They still dominate that league. And the reason why the Bayern wana dominate your league ni kwamba they see any good player. Wanatumia ile style ya weaken other players. Other teams. They see any good player around Bundesliga, wanamchukua. They pick that player, they add into their squad. And even the signings they get from outside, those are top signings. Something that hizo teams zingine zote bado hazija master. So Bayern will still take that league. And Borussia walikuwa wanaonekana competitors lakini wakiendanga. So I don't expect much change. So when we are talking about Bayern Bundesliga, let's talk about Bayern winning the league. When are they winning the league?
They're already the champions. Because ukiangalia Union Berlin ndio walikuwa na top. Walitandikwa na Frankfurt. Dortmund ilitandikwa na Cologne. Leipzig ilishinda jana. Piga mtu 4. So ukiangalia Bremen ikampiga Mönchengladbach. Stuttgart ikapigwa. Anyway, hii ligi is okay. I think there's no league there.
Ukianza kuangalia competition ya ligi, anza kuangalia from top 3 after the top from number 2 kwenda huko chini. Now you can talk about competition there. But who wins the league?
Another league like that is the same like this one ni French Ligue 1. PSG won 2 na Jeunesse Nice. PSG pia ni wale wana dominate. They have the best squad, the likes of Messi, Mbappe and all that. I don't think there's a team that matches their squad. Last time I think which team kuna team ilichukua hiyo ligi? Last year ni ilikuwa league.
Team ilichukua, then PSG came back wakachukua. Now I don't think focus. Hata saizi focus yao iko kwa ligi sana. Their focus iko kwa Champions League. But bado wana dominate hiyo league. So that's far more that's like league imeenda. Ligi nataka tu tuangalie sasa pengine vizuri. I think this one will require time. Ligi ya
Italy.
It's very interesting. Very interesting. A very good league. Wana ile
Napoli
top managers. Unaona? Top managers wako pale, likes of Mourinho, likes of Sarri wako pale. Unaona? naona kuna teams Juventus, AC Milan, AS Roma, kuna Napoli wako ndani hiyo mix.
Nani alishinda Serie A last season?
Serie A kwa AC Milan ama
AC Milan, yeah.
AC Milan.
Yeah. AC Milan, the other one Inter Milan.
The other one Inter Milan.
Sasa ukiangalia saa hii after 8 rounds Napoli 20 points, Atalanta 20 points. Then Lazio na Milan wanafuata 17.
Unaona mahali kina Juventus wako.
Juventus iko 13 points, position 7.
Position 7.
Then Inter Milan position 9 with the 12 points.
That's a very interesting league. I think what we need to do at one time, we need just to come here and have a discussion about Serie A. Serie A is a league that you will want to watch. Because ile competition iko kwa sahi. Not like the other time, hii weekend Mourinho akicheza AS Roma akicheza, alikuwa anacheza na, was it AC Milan? I think AC Milan.
Yeah.
Where he chose to watch the game, alikuwa anaona game outside the stadium. Make a screen pala na watch thereafter. Then they won the match and he was celebrating alikuwa ana celebrate pale nje na mashabiki. Very interesting things pale Serie A. So I think that's something we need to talk about at one point because it's wide.
Anyway. Okay, he was playing Inter Milan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Akashinda 2-1.
Wakati wengine huku wakulima huku wanangangana na kijana wao pale hivyo alikuwa anafanya mambo yake tu. Kuna kijana pale anaitwa Chris Smalling. Huko Chelsea wanangangana walishauza, walipeana striker huko. Tani Abra.
Acha tukate hiyo. Umeanza kubo. Acha tukate hiyo story hapo. Okay guys, hiyo ndio tumekuwa nayo kwa leo about the roundup. There's a lot of talking points kwa the world of football. Hatuwezi zungumzia zote. Tunaguza tu zile ambazo tumeweza. But let's continue doing like this. I think there is the Champions League this week.
Yeah.
We are heading the Champions League. So hatutaongea sana juu ya hiyo Champions League. Wacha tupatane hapa on Friday again for the weekend countdown. Tukiangalia pia vile mechi za Champions League zimeenda.
Just before you sign out, Arsenal fans, heads high. We're having a match on Thursday. I think as usual tutafanya mambo yetu.
Did you have to mention Thursday things here? Arsenal. Anyway. Okay, let me not say it. Okay, I've been your host, Enock and Ronald. Thank you for watching. Keep following.